Hello YouTube, Aaron here with a new video. Let me just hide these things because it's ruining my desktop panel. I've compiled the 6.2 desktop, and I also posted in the KD Dev chat that I'm creating an ISO for the Arch KDE devs who want to compile KDE from source using KD Dev from source using the ISO I provide. So obviously I've got all the dependencies installed for the 6.2 desktop ready to compile. So all you do is you download the ISO, you run KDE src build and Plasma Workshop followed by Plasma Workshop command, and then boom, you compile it. And obviously we know this takes very long time to set up. Sometimes it can take 20 minutes, 30 minutes just to set up. But the packages installed is making it easier for people anyway. Very, very easy, you see. I'm making two ISOs. I'm making one with the packages ready to compile. And I find this package that I needed to put into my other distributions, and it is called glib, is it? glib2 devil. That is the package that I need to add. glib2 devil. Now this might be a dev package, so I don't think maybe I should add this. I'm going to look at this package and see what it is before I install it, because I don't want to be installing development packages into a stable based distribution now. This is wrong, you know. Run parts is a package. Microsoft GSL is another package, you know, and we know what Microsoft GSL is for, innit? But you can search this in the AUR and find out what it's for. You can find out what run parts is for. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but I'll tell you now, you can find out what these are for. You go on to the AUR. So anyway, this is the first ISO. Well, this is going to be the second ISO. So I had a problem. I compiled the KD Dev desktop, and then I deleted the build folder because it's taking 30 gigabyte. Yeah, and obviously I wanted to create a base for someone to use and then compile from, and 30 GB in an ISO that's already 7 GB, 8 GB, 9 GB is going to be very big to put on, well, you can't put it on SourceForge or on the internet, you know. So anyway, I've created the first ISO, it's on the internet, it's going on the internet now because I just had a problem with upload. I uploaded it completely to the wrong folder. I've been up until 9 o'clock this morning, and I had a problem with my Claude Mod System Tool 2.0.5.3. It just wouldn't want to boot into Grub, but I fixed this, and then I had the same problem with this ISO, which, not this ISO, the ISO before this one. Obviously I do it again, and then I fix it as well. And then I had a problem with my computer. So my GPU is big, very big, and the wire that goes to the board, you know, the power supply cables that go to the board, they are stretching now, so it's causing problem, and power doesn't turn on sometimes, you see. And this is really bad problem for, you know, obviously doing work, because I need to do work, you know. But this first ISO is finished. It works. I've installed, I've tested, all good. Always making sure my ISOs work before upload, and if they don't work, I always put download, you know. But this is the thing, I don't make distributions anymore. I'm helping people, you see, and I'm also making a console / recovery tool, you see. I don't want to be making full distributions, although the options there, like I said in my last videos. I'm not going to go round in circles and keep saying the same things. Anyway, this is now uploading. There's no problem with this. You can download it and then compile the KDE Dev desktop on top of it. Yeah. Now this is my second ISO. My second ISO is going to have the KDE 6.2 Dev desktop, and it's also going to have the normal release 6.1. So what we do, we can showcase that the 6.2 Dev desktop is actually installed and compiled. Also, I think this is new desktop photo. I just test this in a machine to make sure it worked. The first video wasn't up to scratch, so I start a new video, and well, I changed this desktop background in that video, and this, I don't know, this is looking good. I like it. KDE making some changes, you know. 6.2 isn't just a number, you know, and changing the settings, you see, you know. I don't know why they changed the settings from where the colors were normally at the top and this were at the top, you know. Now, so now the mouse and the touchpad is here, you know. Wi-Fi should be at the top, because that's the first thing you're going to want to do. You want to connect to your Wi-Fi and your Bluetooth, mate. You know, and then you're going to want to change the colors and the accessibility, of course. You know, very good. You know, the accessibility needs to be in your face. You know, this is going to be one of the main things that people click. So anyway, no, let's not go over KDE and what they're doing, you know, in terms of, you know, the quick settings. You know, if they want to change it around a little bit, that's them. I don't need these settings. Once my desktop is installed and I go to system settings and I auto mount my drives, that's it. That's the last time I'm ever going in the settings, you see. Because my settings are already set up, you know, with my distributions to not turn off after 5 minutes or something. But anyway, yes, so this probably is a new desktop photo. There's probably a few more as well, you know. They're going to hide behind the scenes maybe. But I like it. But my desktop photo is always going to be my desktop photo. I found this on the internet and I say, this is my desktop photo, you know. Anyway, so we're in the ISO that I'm going to upload. It's going to be around about 12 gigabytes. I'm not too sure. And we can come here and, well, I did have the command. If we can go back on the internet, go to the KDE Dev development website. We don't want to take a screenshot now. Now they've always updated this website, which is no good, because now it's making it harder to do what I need to do, you know. When you want to, so basically I come here, when you want to create this, there was a step-by-step guide, which is now only in the manual on this website, I'm pretty sure, or was it on the community website? It was on one of the two, and I can't find it, and I have to go to some sort of PDF file, a manual, KDE manual, to know how to change this setting and put these files where they need to be. So now, because I create my first ISO, I already deleted the build folder. As you can see, this is the build folder, yeah? We come down here because, yeah, my picture is on the left hand side here. So this is the build folder. I delete this because this is 30 gigabyte. You don't want 30 gigabyte on top of what you already got, which is something around about 9 GB as a base, you know? And then obviously the first ISO is a little bit bigger than that because it has all the dependencies for the Plasma 6.2 desktop to be compiled. But anyway, then obviously I delete the build folder like an idiot, and the plan is to obviously use the desktop to build it. I've already built it obviously, but you know, have the desktop there as an option. You know, you can run the 6.2, see what it's like, and use your applications on there. It's for people who want to develop on Arch KDE 6.2. Yeah, the development packages. Yeah. So this is how we now test to see that everything working fine for now. Anyway, since the option there hasn't been, you know, set. So we do this. We go source. We do this. It's going to change you into 6.2 Dev desktop. Now it's going to take a minute to load the shiny, nice looking Plasma 6.2 taskbar, or you can call it just the KDE Plasma taskbar. But this picture here changed when I changed over last time, and I'm thinking, what's going on here? But then I look at the picture and I say, you know, this is a very good picture. Whoever's creating this, he's very good at art. He's very good at art. Me, I used to do pictures like this myself, you see, yeah? And he's very good. Attention to detail is crazy. How they creating these pictures, if they're doing it by hand or on computer, they're very good. I give thumbs up for this, mate. Don't take I'm not professional, but I'm very good as well, and this is good, you know? I do this day and night, basically. Anyway, I edit with loads of applications. I use my phone as well with the stylus, you know? Some of the pictures I used to publish were crap. You know, they're just funny artwork. They're not meant to be professional, but some of the stuff I have created in the past is similar to this. I could not say exactly the same because this is very good. Anyway, we got the shiny Plasma 6 desktop. 6.2 desktop. We got the shiny KDE Plasma taskbar. Yeah, and I'm going to create an ISO with the 6.2 dev packages compiled, and you load straight into it. If you need to make maybe application on 6.2 dev, you want to test the features, see what's new, that's up to you. You can do this. Yeah, and then obviously if you want to compile the new ones, you're going to have to compile. You know what, this takes some time to compile. Don't matter how many CPUs you throw at it. You throw 6 CPUs at it. I'm doing it in a virtual machine, so it might slow it down a little bit, which is why I want to get this installed onto my main machine, yeah? and have it as a separate installation, so I can compile from main hardware, because I don't want to be compiling from VMs. It's taking about 2 hours. It's taking very long, and I'm thinking, I can't be doing this. I'm sitting there, I'm doing 2 VMs at a time, and I'm throwing so many CPUs at it. I've got a very powerful board for the price I pay. You see, and if I come here to go to about, you're going to see that what I'm actually using here. I'm using 12 times AMD 5. This is my CPU, and I also have an AMD RX 480 GPU, which is 8 GB, which really don't make no difference in the compile time. It's just to look good, you want to have an image. Anyway, this is compiled for graphics cards as well. So when you do compile it, or if you download the Dev ISO, it will run off your graphics card, because I built it from source to run off graphics card. Now, if you want CUDA, which is another gigabyte, you install that yourself. That's you, Native Intel and AMD work. You got an NVIDIA card, you have to install CUDA, and this is no problem, mate. I'm not installing this because this is 1 GB more, if not a little bit more. I think maybe 1.4 GB. It's too big. Too big for my liking. I can't be adding this if I find something else I want to add in, it's 1 more GB. It's going to be a race of GB, 1 GB, 2 GB, 3 GB. Before you know, you got a 20 GB ISO, or you got Microsoft Windows 11 6.7 GB, is it? I think this is 6.7 GB ISO now. Where did this size come from? And all it is standard Windows applications. They're not even that good, they're crap. Who wants to be using Edge? Who wants to be using Microsoft malware antivirus? Who wants to be using this? You don't need an antivirus system. If you use your brain, you gotta know what websites you're going on, where you're downloading from. If you know what you're downloading from and what you're downloading, then there's no need for antivirus. This is causing problems. Anyway, let me tell you this, I try to be very careful with my computer because it's broken at the moment. For some reason, this PC here, the wire that comes from the power supply, because my GPU very big, is coming over the GPU, it's stretching cables, so I've got to be very careful with it. This is an old PC now, very old PC. When I install Windows 11, it's very slow, but then I customize things. I'm a modder, so I get rid of the antivirus and I get rid of Edge. If you want to get rid of Edge, you can use Geek uninstall. You want to get rid of the antivirus, you can use dcontrol from sordom.org, and they provide you dcontrol, and there's a password, it's sordom, and what you do is you turn your antivirus off, and then they use this tool and it deletes all the files for the antivirus. When I remove Edge and the antivirus, Windows 11 running fine. Obviously my RAM is 2 GB, so this is not going to run too well, But Windows itself, these two applications are using 2 GB, mate. Do some testing, and you're going to see that this is using around 2 GB, just these two applications, And a lot of CPU usage, maybe. I think this is what it was, really. So I removed them, and it's just like Windows 11 is like Windows 7 on here now. This is obviously a Windows 7 computer, we know that. I bought it off an old lady. I called this my old granny basher, because it's very old, man. Well, she wasn't old at the time. She was middle age, maybe 35, but she don't know much in it. This is what I say to people. If you don't know much about computers, you shouldn't have one. If it breaks, what are you going to do, mate? You've got all your files on there. You're going to be screwed. You're scratching your head. Oh, I lost everything. Why? What do I do? But you don't know. If you just take the hard drive out and plug it in another computer, you can get your stuff from it. But then you're going to be stressing if you don't know, And that's why I say, if you don't know how to use computer, do some research before getting one, mate. I'm not saying don't get a computer, don't use a computer. Do some research, look into computers before buying one. Because everyone complaining, I don't know how to do this broken, this broken, this broken. Really and truly, just in one of my videos, I said one of my good friends, interesting, he said something to me. This is what he said to me. He said the internet has so much information, but people are lazy. They just sit on their ass, they not use their mind. Go to Google and type it in. You're going to find it somewhere. People write, okay, the best way to do it is to ask someone else, because if he knows, then he can tell you like this, yeah? But at the end of the day, you're saving time by going to Google and doing it yourself, because relying on other people is why you shouldn't have a computer. You need to be able to do it yourself. If you know about computers, then you're good to go. It's like driving a car without a license. You're going to get nicked for it, mate. And obviously, you ain't trained. You know, I'm not saying you have to be a professional to have a computer now, but at the end of the day, the best way to go about things is to do some research. Here, we're talking about KDE flipping 6.2 Dev. I love it. Trust me, I'm sorry to call it flipping, but I love it. To do this is very technical. It's not hard. If you do it a few times, you know what you're doing. But this here is technical. This is why there's manuals for it. There's the website, the development website, and lots of information on YouTube for it. Even though I don't need to use YouTube anymore. I compiled 6.0 on Arch back last year before it came out, the beta. And I wanted to make Arch ISO with the beta in it, but I had problems. I can't remember what it was. But then, since then, obviously I moved to KDE Neon because of Arch problems. And then, obviously I was on Debian as well. I was using Debian and testing ISOs. All ISOs that come out from me, I test on hardware, yeah? I test on this, and this, and this, yeah? And I had also this one here. I don't know if you've seen any of my old videos, but this is a problem now. This don't want to work anymore. This is my favourite laptop. Very good. Lenovo laptop, you know, powerful. If it's not too powerful, but it's good for work, you know, on the go. This is the main thing, on the go, yeah? But this is bad. Not working anymore. We've got to be really careful. I can't keep moving the computer. And this one here until I get a new power supply. It's only going to be like £20, something stupid, you know? But it's working for now, which is good, so people can do this, yeah? Anyway, yeah? The internet is there for a reason, you know? It's got to be there for a reason. It's there to advertise and sell people products. It's also there to give people links for information and websites, you know? Websites with information about goods and other things. Wikipedia, you got Facebook, you want to chat to people. You know what the internet is for, so why don't you use your mind and use it, you know? I'm not saying, it's wrong to ask someone for help. I'm not saying that at all. But at the end of the day, if we all used our mind and done some research, we would be where I am right now with a 6.2 Dev, wouldn't we? Because you've researched, you know what you're doing. Once you've done it once, and then do it again, and then do it again, and do it again, and again, and again, and again, and again, you're going to know how to do it. This is how it only takes 2 hours to do this compiling now. It takes maybe 10 minutes to set up, and it takes about 2 hours to compile, but this is through virtual machine. So, also I would like to state, yeah, that if you're going to be downloading these ISOs, I don't know why I just opened Firefox again, but if you're going to be downloading these ISOs, you're going to want to add your Git, yeah, you're going to want to add your Git. Please add your Git. If we come here, come to the KD Dev website, I take you to the right place. Come to this website here, please come to this website for the KDE, yeah, please, because if you find any problems, you're gonna want to report it. Do not just download this and use it as a daily driver and not report any bugs. You got to respect the developers of this. This is not just for daily driving. Although you're not going to be, you might be able to daily drive this because I didn't have any issues. I will be building my desktop theme off of it soon and providing an ISO as well for my desktop theme on top of it. Yeah, but we got to respect others and the developers of the KDE, yeah? So please come to this website, and if you don't, I'm not going to be happy with you in it, you know? I'll be honest, you know? I don't set up my GitHub, because there's no point. I'm not configuring GitHub. But we then need you to set up your authorship information properly so that any changes you make can be properly attributed. This is good, just to link your account here. Yeah, I don't think, to be honest, I don't even think you need to do this, to be honest, yeah. But they said that we need you to do this, and then I'm pretty sure I read this in the past, and it was trying to say that it was mandatory to set it up, and I'm like, well, to be honest, this here has got nothing to do with what I'm actually meant to be saying. Please make sure that if you find any problems with this software, to go to the KDE Bugs website, the Beta Bugs website, the Dev website, KDE Dev Bugs. Type this in Google, yeah, and we come here, yeah, and it's going to ask you information about what system you. I already look. I already. So if I come Claude Mods, maybe I'll find him. Claude Mods on here, maybe. He's on here, he's definitely on here. Well, I'm on here. I reported a bug with 6.1. And they confirmed the bug, and obviously it was in the 6.2 dev. It was in the 6.1 beta and the 6.2 dev, and I'm thinking, well, it was going to be in the 6.0.5 at the time because they were the packages, and they confirmed it. I was like, yeah, yeah, of course it's going to be in there because it's in the dev, you know, so far behind. Anyway, yeah, there's going to be 2 ISOs. We're going to go to SourceForge. We're going to go to Penguin Eggs' SourceForge, man. Penguin's Eggs. He's very good. I couldn't have done it without you, Perio, mate. We go here. This is the tool I use to create ISOs. Yeah? So then we come here, down here. This is what he supports. And we can translate if we need be. And we've got the Penguin Eggs Persian site, Telegram, Facebook. All the information here. ISOs. He's going to take me directly to his SourceForge. Yeah? What ISOs we got here? Let's have a look. We got some Claude Mods ISOs. What else we got? We got Last OS Linux. We got Parrot, Arch, Neon, Peppermint, Debian, Devon, Spiral Linux, Zorin, Big Linux, Ubuntu, Linux Mint, Garuda, MX Linux, Manjaro. I want to give MX Linux a good go, you know, because I've never actually used MX Linux. I heard it's very technical. Obviously, it's the top of the list on DistroWatch. So you can't get any better. I want to know why, you know. I'm not really a big fan of all of these customizable distributions. I just want a plain Jane, you know, running easy. All I know is Arch, mate. They're debuting in a bunch. I don't like any other repo systems, really, mate. Although I've used certain other distros in the past, I'm not a fan of them, mate. Anyway, so we got Manjaro as well. We got Antiques, Artix, is it? No, Antiques, not Artix, because you can't do Artix. I tried to do this. I think, was it Artix? I tried to get System Dealers Arch. So then we got Arco Linux, and we got NDVOS, Blend OS. We got Predator OS, which has just been updated, funnily enough. Predator, they just released a new one. Update. Not on here, but maybe on here, but they just updated on their website. So then we got Officio 0, I don't know how to pronounce that. Waydroid, we got Linux FX, we got Seduction, we got Liberal, we got Reborn OS, we got System OS, Deepin. You know, there's lots on here. I don't want to go through them all, to be honest. It's getting a bit annoying, and I'm pretty sure Perio, he makes his own little spins. You know, Perio, he does make his own little spins, and they're very good as well, you know. He's very creative, and he's good at what he does. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here right now making what I'm making. But basically, we can come here, we can remaster some ISOs he provides, and he's providing some of my ISOs now, so you can build off of these as well. But we're not here to showcase my ISOs on his Penguin Eggs. You know, he's got tons better than what I do, yeah. But mine are there just in case, you know, you like what I do. We come to here and we go to my Claude Mods, SourceForge. We go to the top one, Claude Mods. I mean, I need to update some of this information because I got a few ISOs being updated, and this is going to be one of them, the 6.2 Dev. I uploaded the ISO earlier today and it went into the wrong folder, so I had to delete it. And I had another ISO and it was my computer having problems, and then it shut off because I moved it like full, and then the ISO basically stopped halfway, obviously. But we've got 31 minutes left, and we've got the Arch KDE Plasma 6.2 Dev Setup version 1.0, and it's exactly what it is in the name. is set up, ready to compile the dev. It's got all the components. And like I said in my other video, there is one more package that was needed. And that package was glib2-devel. glib2-devel. Yeah? And I'm pretty sure this might be a dev package, which might not be good to install on a base system. There's no point installing dev packages on a base system. These are being tested. You want problems, then go there, you know. You're going to get problems. You're asking for it, mate. It's as simple as that. But yeah, this is now being uploaded to my SourceForge here, yeah. So you're going to be able to download it. It's going to be around about maybe 4 or 5 GB ISO. Then you could install it and compile straight. All you do is run kde src-build plasma workspace, going to compile over however long it'll take on your components. How easy is this? You know, no need to run, no need to install run parts, Microsoft GSL, and also now glib2-devel. There's no point. These packages are already installed. These are the dependencies you have to go and get, because the kde src build will not install them. And then you have to do some research why the AppStream don't install. Why is it not compiling AppStream? Oh, because glib2-devel isn't installed. So when you install this, you compile it again, it'll go straight past AppStream and say it's all good to compile. And it compile and install, you know, obviously because I'm using the 6.2 dev right now. Anyway, I'm also going to provide the 6.2 dev desktop. It's going to be in ISO and it's going to be considerably big. It's going to be around about 13-14 GB. But this also have the 6.1 release files. So you get any problems with the 6.2 dev desktop, log out and log back in. And then you can use the 6.1 release files. No problem. You know, this is for people who want to test the 6.2 dev. They want to create on the 6.2 dev. They want to learn something. You know, what's coming new? What's this? What's that? What's being changed? Because I need to know. I create distribution. Simple as that. You know, this is why I'm doing it. It's as simple as that. So I'm making a short video and just want to give you a little update about some more ISOs. I'm going to provide some more information on my SourceForge that I will be updating shortly once I get some more ISOs done. I've got 2 more, which is the one that's being uploaded now, and then I've got this one I'm going to create, because basically I compiled it but I deleted the build folder, and the build folder has this here, which is what I need, because they're changing the KD build development website. They're changing it every day, sometimes weekly, you know, and this is problem because the tutorial now is very hard to follow, you know, and they did have, I'm not too sure if it was their website, it might have been, because I am saying that, you know, they're changing it too much. They had the tutorial on how to basically make this file. And now instead of that, they've got it in the manual only. So you have to go to KDE src build manual, and there's a manual for manually creating the Plasma Wayland dev 6 desktop file. Well, it's called the KDE src build unstable. But anyway, basically you create the name of that, basically. Which really, it doesn't matter what name you put it, but you know, that's what they tell you to put on this manual. It's a big manual, 3 of them I'm pretty sure, maybe 4 of them, and they've got maybe 30-40 topics, maybe more, but this one here obviously. I come here in my other, because I'm building, this is going to be my copy of my virtual machine. So I'm going to use another virtual machine, which is just here, to create the ISO that I'm going to be putting up next with the 6.2 dev desktop installed, yeah, compiled and installed. So I deleted them files like a fool. I now need to copy them for it to create this file, because for some reason the file I create through the manual is not working. So we're gonna use this initial, what's it called? It's called setup desktop or something. We gotta run the start plasma desktop.shush, and this is, no, install sessions, that's it, my bad. So install sessions will basically install these things here into the X sessions folder, which is located in the user share X sessions. We go there now, I'll show you. So basically this is going to install these files here into this folder over here, and I was really and truly if you follow the development and do it all yourself, then you know about this already. But basically this is what runs at the start of SDDM, the options to change from Wayland to X, or X11 should I say. And then when you install desktop.shush, when you install this install sessions.shush, obviously it's going to copy these files there to that location, and then when you reboot, which is the best way to do it, it's going to allow you to then log into the 6.2 Dev desktop. Obviously it needs to be compiled, and well, this is what I need now for my other virtual machine, and this is what I'm going to add now once this ISO is finally uploaded. Because this is now the third time I've uploaded this ISO. The first time I uploaded and my computer playing up because of graphics card being very big and the wire is now stretching from power supply. So I have to be very careful. This is nearly £400 in parts back in the day now. We're talking about maybe £100 in parts now. But £400 in parts, you know, very expensive. RX 480, yeah, 8 GB, yeah. Then we have the AMD 2600X. You know, this 12 core 6 threads, is it 12 core 12 threads, something stupid like this, very fast. I think you can overclock it, which I don't do anyway, because I'm not running the Wraith cooler. I'm running a cooler that sit on the side of a metal thing, you know, and this is not very, it's not advisable, but it works, yeah, that's what I can say. I've not overheated yet. I will be getting some more CPU paste than a Wraith fan, because I noticed this power supply caused problem with this board, and my last board had this problem. So I'm going to get my last board out, and I'm going to shove it in here. Be careful. I'm going to shove it in my ticking time bomb. This one worked as well. This one through the walls, mate. Well, I had Android problem, I tell you this in the video. I basically smashed it up, mate, yeah? It still works, man. She's got an APU, Intel APU 2GB graphics built in, just into the CPU, mate. Runs like a gem, yeah? I'd say, what, 1080p GTA5 is probably the best you'll get, mate. Yeah? She's, oh, I've got to be really, really careful now, mate. I swear to God. Anyway, yeah, I've got all these computers to do my testing. I'm doing my testing and compiling, I'm helping others. This is the main aim of what I'm doing now and what this video is for. I'm not going to show you how to compile, I'm going to give you the ISO to compile. Download the ISO, run the KDE SRC build, Plasma Workshop from the console, and it'll compile over however long it takes with your components. It's as simple as that. You don't need to download no more extra packages. You don't need to do the initial install, and you don't need to do this, that, and the other. All you do is you run one command, KDE SRC build Plasma Workshop, and boom, it's going to compile it straight away, mate. Compile it straight away. Then you just do the rest of the steps, yeah, of obviously changing the SDDM login, X session. And whatever else you do. It's as simple as that. I'm here to help you, and I'm hoping that this does help some people and get me some more attention on the internet. I've obviously posted on the KD development chat as well on the Matrix that I'm doing this. So hopefully we get some attention, you know. I want to help people. I'm here to help people. I've got day and night all day. I've got all day to help people. I've got no time for anybody else, you know. I mean, I've got all the time in the world, basically. I'm here on my own all the time, mate. You know, I'm here to help. I'm help. What else can I do with my day, mate? What else can I do? You know, I don't want to sit there gaming all day long, mate. I'd rather help people online. So this is what this is for. As well as that, I want people to have a stable base Arch, you know, because nobody wants to be downloaded from Arch install when it's missing out kernel drivers and everything else. So that's why I create what I create, you know. Also, nobody wants to be relying on Manjaro when he's sleeping, you know, or some other third-party distribution that really makes no sense. No, I like the theme of Manjaro, very nice, like plain Jane theme, whatever. Repos maybe is a laugh. Do what you do, they could make their own applications, packages and everything. I can't stress it enough. They do some good work. They do. I did use it originally, and that's what I started on. Then I worked onto Nobara, Fedora, Nix OS. I've moved on to. I started on Windows, mate. Yeah, and this is why I built my taskbar thing. Yeah, and I moved on to obviously Manjaro. I went. Because I'm a gamer, I wanted to get into a gaming distro. So I started downloading gaming distros, Garuda, Nobara, you know, you've got this new Nix Tricks, is it? That's meant to be the Windows 11, very good. No, it's crap, mate. I don't even know why that people are happy that it looks like Windows 11. Yeah, alright, mate. You know what I mean? Okay. Anyone can make a Windows 11 thing, mate, and then say it looks like Windows 11. Everyone's jumping up and down on the internet. Nix Tricks is Windows 11, new, the best one. It's better than Zorin OS. All right, mate. This is a problem for me, yeah, because Nix Tricks is new. See all these ones that are already out there, they're stuck in time, mate. They're stuck in 2000s, mate. They're still installing Octopi, mate. Octopi, who needs Octopi when you got chaotic AUR or the Yay repo system? This has all the packages there. Octopi's crap. You know why? Because the Discover store has the same functions. You want to prove this? Not a lot of people know about this. I'll work this one out myself. When you come to the Discover store, look at this. I show you some things in it. Watch this. Come to system settings, yeah? Look. You can install some system setting stuff, yeah? Scroll down. Where is it? Settings. Go to settings here. Look at this settings. We got settings here. Change the repo like Snaptic. Oh, very nice. Okay, what else have we got? We've got installed items. Octopi is exactly the same. It's a rip-off, mate. What's the point? You might as well go get this, mate. This is very good. Very good. Exactly the same, mate. Same as Snaptic, same as Octopi. They downloaded Octopi and just more bloatware, mate. Doing something that Discover already does. You know, I'll be honest. This V4, whatever this I installed. Where's this thing that I installed? So this here, I'm pretty sure we've already used, same as VLC. I've not tested it, but this is like a main package for certain distributions, and that's why I put it on here. I don't even know what it does. You know, I'll be honest. But it is a main package, so it's not like I don't know what I'm doing, because I've compiled many of times. I've installed many of distributions, and I know what's base packages for KDE because I download from Debian. Debian, KDE make OME KDE. Plasma Neon make OME KDE. So you look at the two, and you look at what, you know, what should be there, what should be in my system, what packages are mandatory OME, you know, and these are some of the very good ones. I don't know what that does, but the crash process is very good. No crashes at the moment. We've got another tool called KD System. If we go back to the Discover store, someone told me there's an old KDE store called More, M-A-U-R, is it? More? You might not find it here because it got terminated. And More, M-U-A-R. You might not find it here because this package is obsolete now. Like, I don't think it's even in the Debian repos. They scrapped it in the Ubuntu repos, 2310. But then we've got some like KD system tool to find crash processes, and this is a very good tool. So I don't know why this guy I'm looking at widgets last night to add in, because the onesie menu that I normally use in my distribution, which is here, it's like Windows 11 start menu. It looks exactly the same. Obviously he's doing an update, so I'm looking for this update, and here I didn't find. So anyway, yeah, I'm looking for different widgets, and I'm looking at system tray notification, some widgets that are being made at the moment. Here we go, K system look. Don't make no sense, these widgets. I'll probably point out this widget in a minute. This here is very good. Now I will be installing this. This is good for crash processes. We're going to find out what's the problem with audio, what's the problem with the picture not coming, or you know, why is this application not working properly, you know, why is this module not working, you know. Obviously you get kernel problems, this ain't going to do anything for that, mate. Yeah, probably it might create log, you know, but this is the thing, when you got a problem with the kernel, you're going to have to chroot from an ISO to fix it anyway. I'd say 7 times out of 10 you're going to be able to fix it depending on what it is. If it's UUIDs, then you can fix this no problem. All you do is boot an ISO, yeah, chroot into the partition that's got UUID boot problems, sudo mk init cpio space dash capital P, and then run sudo grub make config dash make config, and this will fix the UUID kernel problems. So anyway, that's only if you install an ISO and it don't boot after. You know, it depends what it's saying. If it's saying UUID, not link, whatever, this is good. You know, this will fix it. Because it won't fix everything kernel wise, so don't try it, and if it not works, say, oh, he told me it worked. No, because it won't work for everything. Anyway, I will be installing this. This is very good, but if you've got any problems with boot anyway, then we can also come here. Now I need to find out where it is. Var log, that's it. We know this because I've done it already. So we go to the var log. This is how I found out what drivers were missing from my graphics card, and then I thought, oh, I need to download the distribution and see what the hell they're installing because I'm having problems. And then obviously looking at a distribution didn't help, although I found some sort of packages wise, like hello graphics, yeah. We've got graphics. That's probably why we've got graphics, you know, and I did say that in the video. But here, when you got a problem, if it doesn't boot, like say Xorg, Xorg will tell you your graphics driver is working. Yeah, hello. Look, we come down here, it's going to tell you the socket is running. There's no such socket, funny enough. Oh, we had this problem last time. It works. It's working. Yeah, I can install this socket, no problem. I know how to do it, but I don't think there's any need. No, we've got a working system anyway. So obviously here, look, it's going to tell me my accelerated graphics card's reading because of LO Graphics. Where is it? It's going to tell you LO Graphics is running. Where is it? And it tells you because LO Graphics run the graphics. We come down, it boots the UUID, and we come to here. Look, accelerated. We've got here libglamma EGL. Yeah, very good. And we've got the glamour. Then we come here. Look. It's going to tell you this, the outputs, the glamour, yeah. Then we go down. I'm pretty sure LO Graphics was a thing that run the graphics. It might have been libglamma. But LO Graphics is a package, yeah. Look, renderer, render, record, GSL. We got all of these good looking things. Running very well, you know, but we're looking for LO Graphics, mate. This is how I found LO Graphics, because I didn't know this package. And I thought, why is this not working, man? I compiled the dev basically on top of Arch. I compiled the 6.2 dev on Arch. And I wasn't on Arch at the time. And then I tried to install it on my system. It would install. But then when we go to reboot and go to log in, we have no screen, and this is how I found out graphics drivers missing. From I did it from Arch install. I built the dev from the Arch install, but then I found out graphics drivers missing, and Python Sphinx, and some other stuff with the kernel. You know, say thank you to Arch for this, for missing out components to do with the Plasma 6 desktop and also the Arch kernel. Thank you very much, Arch. Or maybe they're not needed, but why put them as dependencies on that AUI, huh? I could do a video if you really want. Put a comment below and say, show me a video of the Arch install not installing Python Sphinx then. And I'll prove it to you. It takes about probably 30 minutes to install Arch. Then when we get to the TTY and it tells you to chroot, I'll chroot into the install and I'll show you that Python Sphinx isn't installed from Arch. Install. Why? You tell me. It's a dependency for the kernel. Arch runs on Python, if anybody knows this. Linux itself runs on Python. Everything is Python. It's a joke, mate. It's not a joke. It's what it runs on. It's Python packages. Can you go to Python 3.12 and you go to side packages? It's got the distribution packages inside of it to run the system and everything. Because it's run on Python. Most of the packages for the system are run on Python. This is why we get problems with calamaris and boost and everything else, because they're running on Python packages. If they've got the wrong packages from the wrong system, the calamaris won't work. Simple. This is why we've got to have certain calamaris for certain distribution mirrors. So we've got Ubuntu calamaris, we've got Debian calamaris, and we've got Arch calamaris. And you can't put them all together because they've got different modules and things to install. They're all different because they're using different Python. We have to have different modules for different things, and we have to have it set up for the right Python. Anyway, where is this? Hello graphics, mate. I want to see it. Anyway, it really doesn't matter about that, does it? You know, as long as we've got an image, we can see in the Xorg log that is running a display, and it's perfectly fine. You know, we can have some fun, you know, and this is the main thing. We want to have fun. We all want to have fun, and this is why I do what I do. So if you want to compile Plasma 6.2 on my first ISO, it's probably going to be uploaded by now. Let's have a look, because I actually want to get the second one up now. So we've got 9 minutes left. I'm not going to make this video too long. I'm then going to upload my Claude Mod System Tool version 2.0.5.3, and we are running this already. We are running this already. Some of the new features that are in this distribution or recovery tool is when you go to root. We can go to root, we type in the password. Looking very nice. We're going to go to exit console now. Oh, I want to exit console. Oh, now I'm rooting console. Yes, very nice. It didn't work before. Now I fixed it. Yeah. Alright, now we're in here, but I want to use the console tool again. Alright. Now we run the console. Oh, the console opens, isn't it? Nice. Close the console because we want the console tool, innit? Yeah. We got the console tool now in the root bash rc. It telling me problem last time, and that's why I removed it. But then I thought, let me try again, and it's all working fine. So now we've got these options. Instead of loading my information about my system tool, yeah, straight away when the console opens, I've got it now like this. So we push number 1 and we got information right there. You want to know what the hell is in this distribution, how I've made it, some of the extra commands, we've got some of the extra features that you can run in the console, and all of the things, not all of them, most of the things that have been installed after Arch install, because these things don't get installed. I'm pretty sure maybe Cave gets installed, the console don't get installed, we know that. Discover don't get installed. Firefox probably a dependency. Obviously there's some extra applications I installed. Java runtime don't get installed. Python streams don't get installed. We've also Python Chardet don't get installed. Now this I'm pretty sure is a dependency also for the Plasma 6.2 desktop, because it's asking for Python Char. Python Chardet. It just may be ringing a bell, mate. But when I compile in the past, it's asking me for Python Char. The only way to get this package was to break system packages. Was it? No. Git clone it. And now for some reason I don't need Python Char. So this may be Python Chardet and Python Char exactly the same. Anyway, Fuse 2 for app images. And I've gone over all these anyway, to be honest, in my video. But these are all installed to keep you stable, the way it should be from source. We've got here, if you want to edit my distribution and post it back up, whatever else, that's up to you. I am obviously not liable for anything that happens to your hardware, although there will be nothing that will happen to your hardware. And I can say this very fluently because I'm using it myself. Yeah, I've used the Arch KDE based ISO to build this ISO. It's exactly the same, yeah, and it runs fine. So, to be honest, I need to use the second ISO I got from the Plasma base that I've updated and put these features on that ISO, because I'm pretty sure maybe some more things I installed on that ISO that are not on here. But at the end of the day, I did go to a README file with all the components that I did install, I'm pretty sure, and also go to the AUR and look at the packages, which was XF86. Java, I'm always also looking at the kernel, what is missing in kernel. So I look at them three things, and that's what I was installing. But then he come in telling me optional dependencies, and this is problem. So I'm going to maybe create my system tool off of that ISO that I just released yesterday, and then we have the same features, obviously, because all I have to do is copy the system up, and create my taskbar. Maybe take another day, but yeah. So we got these options here now. It tells you what is in the ISO, how it was built, this, that, and the other. We'll come back to console tool. Tool would be nice. And then instead of playing music now, it has option to play music. You want to play music? Here we go. Look. Play some music, mate. Are you ready? This is not going to work like this in it. Anyway, so we close that because it's not going to work like that. That's uploading, very nice. We're not root on here. So we come here, we go to the system console tool, and then we play number one. We're going to play number one, number 2 copyrighted song if you didn't know. Is it not playing it? This is meant to be playing song number 2, mate. Anyway, this is many things. I need to do some testing and whatnot on my system tool. But the desktop working perfectly fine, You're not going to get an issue. Oh, number 1 is number 1. Number 2 is playing number song. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, so I'm removing things to make it more pleasant for people. That's the main thing, yeah. I want it more pleasant. I don't want the console to be opening up text documents or playing songs directly, even though the option is now there. This is one of my favourite songs. It's called Experts by Humanal. You can find this on the internet. This is the one there. Lots of free songs, very, very good. The second song now is a copyrighted song I paid for, and the developer is very good with the copyrighted song. You don't mind me using it in YouTube videos, and this is very good, Play this time. No, you don't. We're gonna play now until I tell you to stop somehow. But that is it for this video. I'm going to leave it at this. I want to keep playing music and boring people. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope this helps you, because this is what it's for. And yeah, I hope you're having a good day or night, whatever time it is. Watch this video. Keep building from source. Don't rely on Manjaro, because when he's asleep, you're fucked.